I regularly speak with e-commerce brands who are already exporting to several countries but aren't seeing the traction that they expected in their global strategy. When we audit these accounts, the big mistake we see is using a one-size-fits-all copy and paste strategy across markets. This is not an effective strategy for international growth. So how can you build a tailored, localized approach across multiple international markets? First, we need to create a market matrix. This means taking a step back and looking at your export markets and then scoring them based on market maturity and strategic importance. And then overlaying market insights, including data like population, category growth, cost of advertising, and logistical data. The idea is to decide which markets have untapped growth potential, which are your priorities, and where you are already established, and to identify any risks early on. We often find this process can shake some of our assumptions about which markets we should be focusing on based on costs, competitiveness, and logistical considerations. Next, we need to take a deeper look at your priority markets. When a single market is extremely large, for example the US, there is often a need to focus budget regionally to make our budget go further. We'll then need to build insights into the audiences you should be targeting in different markets. If we can use retailer data to do this, then this can give us a head start, but we have some access to some great data and tools around cultural nuances and behaviours in different markets. Your audience can differ enormously from your core market. Cultural nuances can mean that the same messaging is very unlikely to work across territories. You'll also find that the platforms that work in your home market might vary significantly from those in your target market, especially if your demographic is different in those countries. Once you have the data you need about your priority markets, you can start making a plan about how you'll go about crafting localized messaging, identifying local influencers, and tailoring creative content to the cultural nuances you've identified. Remember to take into account that your product mix may look different by country or region, especially in climates where the seasons differ. I hope this has given you something to think about in terms of building your territory matrix. If you're struggling to find insights into different markets or would like a template of how we build out our international strategy, then please do get in touch.